Okay. Just a little about myself. I'm a sculptor, a designer, and recently I've decided to take my abilities and try to use it to help our environmentally damaged world. And so I've started studying green roof technology, and I have researched green roofs all over the world and find them absolutely fascinating. So this is where we're going to start. This is the Faroe Islands in the Norwegian Sea between Norway and Iceland. It's very cold. It rains 300 days a year. For 1,000 years, since the Vikings, green roofing has offered the best protection there from the rain and cold. And this is a contemporary home. The next slide you'll see is a farm in Norway. It's built probably in the late 1800s, but it's still in working order. And in Scandinavia, green roofs were used almost exclusively until the late 1800s. This is waterproofed with birch bark and covered with sod. Derry & Tom's department store in London was the first grand department store in London and was planted with the first large green roof. If you look at the top, you can barely see trees. The Kensington's gardens were up there. They covered the entire 1.5 acre roof. And this is only possible using steel beam structures and flat concrete. This is up on top of the roof, and this is Derry & Tom's garden in the English style, with brick walls and decorative wrought iron. There's also up there a Spanish garden with fountains, a woodland area with streams and waterfalls, and the trees are 80 years old. This is Chicago City Hall. Chicago was the first American city to offer tax incentives to build green roofs. The problem was they wanted to cool the air and abate storm runoff. So these gardens are to test plants and growing conditions. This amazing building is the California Academy of Sciences, and it uses parabolic waves of green to mimic the landscape and integrate the entire building into the landscape. It prevents 2 million gallons of rainwater runoff each year. The Ford plant here in Dearborn, Michigan, is not environmental philanthropy or even in good taste. That encouraged the Ford plant to build a green roof. It was purely sound business. It saves money, it earns energy credits, the air quality gets better. In Germany, this grid of houses is really, really boring, except for the one thing is that they have green roofs. The reasons are environmental and economic: cooling in the summer, insulating in the winter, abates rainoff, and all of the other things that green roofs do. This, however, in Austria is a Hundertwasser house and a 52-apartment complex in harmony with nature, designed by the artist Hundertwasser. It has undulating floors, no straight lines, trees growing out of the windows, and the residents are happy. The rolling hills in Blom, Austria, is also designed by Hundertwasser. It's a hotel, spa, hot springs complex. This is livable art, landscape and architecture in harmony with nature. War-torn Kuwait is rebuilding itself with environmental awareness. Kuwait University is a K-12 school for teachers and is a model of sustainable agriculture. These green roofs nurture beehives, pastures, orchards, vegetable gardens. It's an oasis of life. Another university experimenting with sustainable living is UVM in Burlington. This green sanctuary is located between the dorms at University Heights and above classrooms. It is lovely, livable, and inviting. Also in Burlington is Hotel Vermont, with a quiet patio having lovely views of Lake Champlain and the sunset. Some other green roofs in Burlington are at Fletcher Allen Hospital, Champlain College, the airport, St. Paul's Cathedral, the courtyard, and Heritage Aviation. Hidden in the hills of Mad River Valley may be the oldest green roof community in Vermont. Built in the 70s by a group of European hippies, all have similar cabins and green roofs. This one is in dire need of a haircut or a hungry goat. How to build a do-it-yourself green roof on a steep slope. This simple grid system uses untreated lumber. It does the trick. This one is in England. It's very quaint. The Knoll Farm in Fayston, Vermont, raises organic berries and Icelandic sheep. All of its buildings are handmade, and many have green roofs. This shelter overlooks the Mad River Valley and was built with the help of students from Yestermorrow, an alternative building school. This is my favorite building, by the way. This is a tool shed in the community gardens in Newport. It was given a beautiful flowering roof with the help of the Vermont Community Garden Network. Wouldn't it be great if all the tool sheds in our local community gardens had green roofs? It's possible. Think about it. Okay, even chickens appreciate the beauty and function of green living. This is another do-it-yourself project, a starter home for the birds you love. And finally, my own green roof, finished only 2 weeks ago with the help of many, many neighbors and friends. The roof raising party was a truly delightful community building experience. I hope that green roof raising parties soon become a new Vermont tradition. Thank you.